Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? Hope everything in your world is going good. Everything here is pretty darn great. Just wrapped up a little board game night with a friend. Came over, played a bunch of two-player stuff, and then played a couple three-player games with my other friend, and had a good time. So I haven't done that in a while. I miss game night a lot, but regardless, tonight I want to talk to you about Yogi Tea. And a while back I told you about the headaches I had been having, some research I had done into the use of ginger for cluster headaches and migraine relief. And there was a study that showed that ginger seemed to help migraines and be nearly equivalent to some of the prescription migraine medications. So I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a try. I like ginger tea anyway, so I went and bought some. Just to fill you in on that, I feel like the ginger tea does help. I'm completely unconcerned as to whether that's a placebo or not. As long as it helps, and it seems to help me. So there it is. But in specific, I picked the Yogi brand. My local store has two ginger teas off the shelf. One is Yogi and the other one is Celestial Teas. I picked the Yogi ginger tea because it seemed to have basically ginger, as opposed to the Celestial Teas was more like ginger lemon with more focus on the lemon. I don't mind it. It's good, but I much prefer this one. And I'll tell you why. The Yogi ginger tea also includes lemongrass. Okay, so it's got some lemon. Licorice root. I love that flavor. Peppermint leaf. Don't mind it. And black pepper. This tea has a little bit of a bite. It's got a little bit of a oomph to it. And I really like that. So if you like ginger tea, or you like hot beverages that have a little bit of a punch, a little bit of a kick, I think this is a good choice. It is, vegan certified and all that sort of stuff. Each box has a yoga position on it, and each wrapper has a saying. Each little tab on the tea has a saying. But not only that, this is probably the 9th box I've bought since then, and I've been really enjoying it. I really, really enjoy this tea. And I probably have at least a cup a day, sometimes with 2 tea bags. I like it strong, so other times I'll use 1 tea bag, and if I want more ginger, I actually bought a tube of ginger paste, and I'll just squirt ginger paste in that tea, so I can have a little bit extra ginger kick. The other thing I want to talk to you about was customer service with these people. I did something that my mom has done before. I've never really done it. I've known of its existence for a very long time. But essentially, I got a box of this tea, and about half of the bags in it, as soon as I added water, it just fell apart, and there was loose tea in a cup, which isn't a huge problem, but this does have like some chunky black pepper, like some thick pieces. So I strained it and drank it. And I just said, I'm going to write to these people. So I found their website, I found their contact form, and I wrote to them and said, hey, I bought a box of tea. I've been loving it, but a bunch of the tea bags exploded on me, and I just wanted to let you know. So they wrote back, and said, we're really sorry about that. Send us your address. And so I did that. They also wanted the numbers off the side of the box. So there is like a manufacturer date timestamp thing, and she said that can help them figure out what exactly went wrong. The cool part about it was, being a guy who makes stuff, I make a lot of things. I try a lot of stuff in this shop, as you can tell. She kind of explained why it happens, and I thought that was really cool. Like, she said, this usually happens when we start the machines or stop the machines. So as the machines are coming up to speed, or as the machines are slowing down, they're not quite sealing the bags correctly. And usually that's when it occurs. So they can look at these numbers and know, like, this was the batch, so they'll know if it was later in the day or whatever happened. I thought that was neat. I really enjoyed, like, the little bit of understanding. And I got an actual letter from them, in an actual envelope with my handwritten address from the customer service lady that I spoke with. that's awesome. It says, Chevee, thanks again for getting in touch. We appreciate you letting you know with your experience with Yogi Ginger. Your satisfaction is important to us. So here, have a box of tea on us. And they sent me a certificate for a free box of Yogi tea. It doesn't expire, so that's awesome. I was really surprised to get this. Even after they requested my address, I was like, whatever, here's my address. You know, a personalized note, like it wasn't just a form letter that says, here, have a cup of tea. She talked about the ginger tea and stuff in the letter. I thought that was really cool. So, you know, for a $3 box of tea or $4 box of tea, you know, I was really kind of surprised at the amount of outreach or the amount of contact I was able to have with the company to let them know that, number one, I've been enjoying the product. Number two, there was an issue. And they quickly resolved it. So that's cool. I've never done that before. You know, like I said, I think I know some people who have written other companies and received refunds or coupons or extra product or whatever. I've never done it. This was my first experience with that, and everything went great. So I've been keeping 2 boxes of this in my drawer because I don't want to run out. And can't recommend it enough. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you for being here. As always, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends. I hope that you'll come back again tomorrow. I hope that you'll be good to each other and spend some time with your family over the next couple of weeks as the holidays kick off. And if you're having some headaches or this supports healthy digestion, try some ginger tea. It's helped me a lot. I'll see you tomorrow. Today's random fact comes from biography.com. What does the BB stand for in BB King? After serving in World War II, Riley B. King, better known as BB King, became a disc jockey in Memphis, Tennessee, where he was dubbed the Beale Street Blues Boy. The nickname was shortened to BB, and the guitarist cut his first record in 1949.